And looks like we're live. Hello everyone, it's Lily, and I'm gonna be playing my favorite game. Well, one of my favorite games. It's Cardfight Vanguard, and I am going to be playing it. Maybe I should have set up my camera somewhere else. Anyways, first I'm gonna look through the deck that we're gonna be using. We got Ernest Correct. It's featuring the pretty dragon lady. Got Clarissa. I'm using Holy Egg Festival Practice Committee Chief in the Ride deck to have, because for the greater strength on my first grade 3 turn, and the advantageous stuff there, as well as to preserve counterblast. I've thought about changing it up a bit, but I'm not entirely sure if I will. We've also got Union the Sky for our Regalis piece. We got 3 copies of Aim to be the Strongest Idol. In terms of triggers, we got 4 of these. We got Katrina for our over trigger because cat girls are neat. Got Ilze to go with the general theme of Dragon Girls. We got Thames because that was the heal trigger I had 4 of. And we got Wallace, who is here. She's one of the recent changes to the deck because I wanted more critical for more chances of getting critical, because I realized, hey, this deck isn't that good at, like, it can do a lot of attacks with a lot of high power, but there's no inherent critical gain. So I figured critical triggers would work good here. We got 4 Viadettas, 2 of whom are the fancy ones. We got a Sarka, another Sarka, and 2 Riviennas for our perfect guards. We got Trilby. I only have the 1 Trilby in this deck. Leona. Got 3 of those. 4 Timos. 4 Caitlins. We got 3 Evelyns and 4 Nacellas. And that is the deck. I'll show you how it plays. Right about now. Oops, I was still in the middle of CPU fighting and practicing with my Overlord deck, sorry. But anyways, let's go. Fight! World fight. Rank fight. Oh, actually, I have something cool to show you. If I go into... No, I think it's still in ranked fight, maybe? Wait, where do I have that? Oh, fire log. There. And if I go down enough, we'll get... I don't have the best win streaks, but if we go down, I won against, if we view this deck here, and we view the player name, got this really fancy deck that they seem to put a lot of time into. And if we look at the player name, Sidra L. And then if we go to, and that's someone I won against a while back, and if we go to fight, and we go to world fight, the ranks, leaderboards, you see that Sidra L is the top ranked player, and I actually managed to beat them with this very deck, which was really nice. I was really glad I could get a win with these girls, and without further ado, I'm done being silly and stuff. I'm going to try to find a match. Okay, let's see. And like I said in the title of the stream, I'm going to be trying to get a specific number of wins before I stop playing. Oh, a beginner rank. I hope I don't embarrass myself here. But let's get into it now. I need to figure out a better place to put my phone for the VTubing camera stuff. Maybe streaming while I'm playing is a bad idea. It's going a bit slower than usual. I choose scissors. She also chooses scissors. Lesbian moment. Oh, that... I hope no one at the YouTube censorship committee found that joke, because I could get in trouble for it. We've got... Honestly, that's a... Yeah, that's a really good opening hand. I'm gonna keep that. Looks like they will be playing... Yup, as I expected from their sleeves, they're gonna be playing nuclear. So they got Karina. I was just designing a nuclear deck last time I was here. Didn't have enough crafting material to do it, and oh hey, overtrigger in my hand. That's better than just not seeing an overtrigger throughout the fight. I discard Evelyn, riding Clarissa, and now time to activate a bunch of skills. First off, Clarissa will let me draw one. Ooh, our team mode, that's good. Then I search the top 7 cards in my deck for grade 1 or less earnest correct. I choose... Oop, I got a Riadetta. Yippee! It'd be really cool if I could, on this drive check, reveal Caitlyn. That would be like the... probably the best card to get, because then I'd have all of the cards I need. Either that or a critical trigger, but I don't feel like it... Oh, it is going to be a critical trigger. I was not getting critical trigger vibes from that. My Qualia is rusty. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, that's 2 damage on my first turn, so that's not too bad. And it'll give me a chance to guard something. One thing in this deck is it can struggle sometimes with guarding ability. Like, it's really good at hitting with high numbers, but it somewhat struggles when you're trying to get the... when you're trying to survive, I think, usually after the... Usually hits a choke point around turn 7 against certain decks, where if they do enough, if they are aggressive enough, and they can end up depleting your board and or hand and leaving you not quite enough resources to play fully. Because that is something about this deck, is on the one hand, it's got really high power ceilings for the amount of power, and Clarissa's got a neat effect with aim to be the strongest idol, allowing her to attack 3 times. Well, not like 3 times. She can attack 3 units at once. So it's not like I get 3 separate vanguard attacks. Although that would be cool. A more classic Dragonic Overlord rather than classic Kaiser. I'm gonna no guard this. Let's see if they got that critical trigger. They did not, but they did get the fancy shield. I don't play that one in this deck. I don't know if I should, but like, honestly, I was kind of upset with it because I had drawn, basically I had my Regalis piece and my Sanctitude in my hand at the same time, and I was like, I can only play one of them because of the rules on playing Blitz orders, and if that Sanctitude had been a normal perfect guard, I would have survived that turn and won that game. But it wasn't, and I didn't. Yeah, this is a good hand. Yeah, good hand here. And now standing and drawing. Do I want to use it defensively? Or do I... I'm gonna keep it for defense, I think. So... the skill to... its discard skill is nice, but... not the skill I'm really looking for. I've heard a certain Sea Song Dragon can fit into this deck, and I've been thinking about getting it, but I'm a bit worried because I know it would. No Caitlyn. That's disappointing. I can have trouble when I'm not able to get Caitlyn out, because then I have less attacks in total. Drive check? Ooh, another Nacella. I got everyone but Caitlyn. They take the damage. The damage. Ooh. Let's see which Luquier they're gonna ride on their grade 3 turn. Because they could do Classic Luquier, or they could do Venus Luquier. I think Venus Luquier is what people typically do. It's considered the better option because it's easier to get Classic Luquier into the soul, and then you can have a fully powered up Venus Luquier on your first grade 3 turn instead of your second. But I don't know if they know that. Let's see what they ride. Yep, it's Venus. Good job. Player. They don't have a name for their thing. I'm gonna... Oh, we've already been streaming for 12 minutes. Wow. They got Luquier. Why is she queer? Does she like girls? That was such a bad joke, and oh, yep. That is a strong ability, actually, because now she's got the full board. But what that means is I'll have more targets when I ride into my Clarissa. Okay, the cross ride bonus is only, yeah, the cross ride bonus is only on their turn, not mine. So I won't have to worry about that. They're playing the order, so now they can multi-attack. Actually, let's read the exact details. Who are Curry and Join, and why are they loyal servants? Oh, I think I'm gonna... yeah. Regalis Piece. Energy Blast 3. Because it gives me the exact amount of shield I need to draw, or shield I need to guard. And I didn't draw the card I needed, but now I might have a greater chance of drawing that card on my next turn. Hopefully. And now, an attack from the big one. I will take this attack. from the big dragon person.
ダメージチェック
Hehe. Dargans. I like Dargans. Which you can probably tell by the fact that the deck I'm playing is cute dragon girls. And
vanguard
by, you know, looking at my face. It'd be weird if dragon didn't like dragons, you know?
スキルを発動するわパワープラス
So,
スキル発動
I have a power aimed at me. Let's see what happened.
スペリオルコール
Did it just travel through the soul straight to the other
ス
side?
キルを発動するわ
Oh, there's a noise coming from the window. Hope you can't
ド
hear
ライブ
that.
チェックねヒールトリガー
Ooh, they got a heal. Wait, who's that? That trigger looks interesting. Caper Companion.
パワープラス
Ah, it comes from the Michiru start deck. Not to be confused with the Michiru Master Deck set, which is more expensive. But it has some cool cards. It's got a grade 4. Ah! She's been
ダ
whipped.
メージチェック
I wonder.
トリガー
I wonder how Clarissa feels playing this match, because,
パワープラス
like, she's going face to face with pretty dominatrix lady and getting hit with a whip, and, like,
ヴァンガード
I
や
don't know. Is she the type of lesbian that would be all blushy at that?
ダ
I
メージ
think
チェッ
at
ク
this point, because Lucura has just been fighting her and not any of her girls, so there's nothing there to
ターン
worry about. But anyways,
私のターン
do
ドロー
not Caitlyn.
ライド
Oh, my battery is draining. Hmm.
発動
I don't think my charging cord can reach over to my desk. Oh no. I may not be the most prepared. You know what? I'm gonna use Evelyn here. Call her. Use your skill. Turn this person into damage zone face down. And I'm going to give myself Caitlyn. If my deck will not give me Pretty Dragon Lady, I will forge Pretty Dragon Lady with my own hands. Using one counter blast and calling her to rear guard. I'm wondering if Evelyn would work better as a grade 1. Because she does have the power level of a grade 1. If she could boost, that would honestly make her one of the better cards in the deck, I think, because her ability is good, calling a card right from your deck. But problem is, you then wouldn't as much want her
発動
on the field afterwards because of her lower power.
パワープラス
I don't know. Benefits and drawbacks to everyone. To start things off, Timo will attack Luquier. Are you gonna guard? You are gonna guard.
ガード ヴァンガードにアタック
Honestly,
ノーガ
I
ード
feel if Evelyn had a... If Evelyn was grade
Damage
1, if Evelyn could boost, I'd probably use her in place of Trilby in this spot here. Because Trilby's ability, it's nice, but it's... The discard cost is really what... It acts as a bit of a hit. Although I suppose the Sea Song Dragon could help with that, too.
スキル発動
Yeah, I'm sort of... This is my favorite deck, and I tend to think a lot about ways to fine-tune it. Get it playing the best it can. Get me playing the best I can.
ノーガードドライブチェック
That's one Riadetta.
ドライブチェック
And one Caitlyn. That'll be one damage and 2 cards removal. Hope I can get maybe a perfect guard in the Clarissa double draw extravaganza effect.
クリティカルプラスパワープラス
Let's see. Clarissa,
スキル発動
use your effect. Good. And Clarissa has used effect.
パワープラス
I get no perfect guard, but oh, my top card was a heal trigger. I kind of wish I hadn't drawn into that maybe.
スキル発動
It's okay. It's okay. I have the cards I need. Just gotta stand up Caitlyn. Stand up Riadetta. Just keep standing my cards. And everything will be fine. I've had this idea of a Caitlyn whose effect basically, instead of being a once per turn, is a... Well, it's
ヴァンガードに
it's
アタッ
not
ク
once per turn, so because of how Clarissa works, it can be activated up to 3 times in a single turn. But you don't ever want to activate it once, because once she's standing, you don't want to stand her again.
ダメー
But
ジチェック
if it could say, just stand whichever earnest correct rear guard you wanted, that would be a neat effect.
ヴァンガードにア
Or
タック
Timo, I'm guessing they're gonna guard this. Assuming they had a card in their hand. The hand was big enough, I was pretty sure they had a card with at least 3,000 shield. Well, I should say at least 5,000 shield, because I don't think there exists a card with precisely 3,000 shield, but I don't know. Just, I guard. This card has 2,001 shield, making it very slightly enough to not lose. Oh, and she Persona rides. Blech. And she calls. Call 4 cards to your field. 4 cards. Oh. Just thinking for a while here. Okay. She had enough cards. Ooh, the one that makes it grade 0 in the solo. Oh, can I guard this turn? I might need to gamble. I don't think I'm in a good spot to gamble, but let's see. Total shield value 5,000, 50,000, 15,000, 15,000. Then another 15,000 and another 15,000. That's. I feel like that's probably not going to be enough. I don't know though. Yeah, just... I'm wondering which of these cards would be useful to use when Hari comes to Dear Days.
Vanguarding attack.
Yeah, guard that, barely. Probably have to take the next attack.
Vanguarding attack.
Yeah. This one I'm going to let hit me. Hope I get a trigger. Yeah, I got quite a few triggers left. It's probably not going to be a heal, but it will... Nope, no trigger. Okay, that makes this a bit more trickly. This one I've been preparing to guard the whole game, because I've kept a cat girl in my hand. And everyone knows cat girls have the power on the level of a god. Well, this one does. Look. 100 million.
Power plus. Critical plus.
And, of course, a shield value of 50,000. Shower of Pause returns to the soul, calling out the Silverthorn Dragon, who is very high number right now. I'm not sure I'll be able to guard that. Oh, they have Union in the Sky too.
チェック。
Ooh, and a fancy showered applause. I have 3 heal triggers in 26 cards.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
That's 26 if I... That's a 3 in 26 chance of this not killing me, but
スキ
I
ル
only
発動。
have... Oh, when it says they're played in order, they get an extra 5,000. Yeah, I definitely can't guard this. I have to risk it on a heal trigger. Like I said, this deck can struggle with shield values sometimes. And it got a critical trigger. It's not a heal trigger, but it is a trigger. But I'm not playing Raziel, so it does
負け
nothing.
ちゃった。
And I lose 32 points. I wonder if I'm cut off for gold rank, because I was bronze rank, and then I went from bronze to gold by beating a single opponent, who is this one. I still can't believe I managed that. I did fight against them twice in a row, and I lost the first one, but I won the second one also. Oh, something is slowing me down. I know I said I was gonna try to do 5 matches, but I am tired and my phone is almost dead. So, instead, and since I don't think anyone's actually watching this, I'm going to go into, well, not deck build.
どのデッキを見る？
I'm gonna go to the shop,
どのモー
go
ド
to
で
the
する？
store, shopping, shopping, shipping, shipping.
どのパックを購入するんだ？
There are some shippable characters in Vanguard. Let's get 5 packs of Triple Drive because that's the one I get the most crafting material from usually. See, 2,000. That's a lot from this horse dragon person. Oh, hey. Marina. Hatchet Dragon. And like Youthquake, it's a fun story. I hope they keep making it.
遊ぶ？
They probably will. It would be weird if they just left it
どの
unfinished.
デッキを見る？
The version of the story I've been reading said that the protagonist had Pequalia, and I have no idea if that's a mistranslation of Psyqualia, because it's not the official translation, or if it's just Psyqualia 2, Electric Boogaloo. Anyways, like I said, I was working on developing a Silver Thorny deck. Showered Applause Dragon. Rising Dragon. Another Rising Dragon. I should probably add more of these and less of these, honestly, but I already finished crafting them. But I don't want them in my deck anymore. Wait, why did I put the sparkly ones? Let me just... Sparklies are more expensive. I only splurge that much for, like... Yeah, that should be. Okay. Let's see. Seesaw. It could be useful, but I don't know. I'm going to try something. I'm gonna see about... I'm gonna put my Clarissa back in the main deck and remove... I'm gonna remove this trail... I'm gonna remove a copy of Angria's Strongest Idol, and I'm gonna see... I guess I'll experiment with this a bit. Well, now I want to try it, but my phone is still... my phone is pretty much dead. So, I'm going to end stream, but I'm going to keep playing a bit and try to manage and try to see how this deck works. Bye-bye. Thank anyone who watched. This was fun.